Gundam fans and anime fans, we gotta talk about today's episode of Gundam Witch from Mercury, Season 2, Episode 3. Now, right into it, we get basically the idea of... Basically, it's more of the episode about the Earthians. So this isn't more of an action-based or a school fight episode. This is more like just the perspective of the Earthians and what is going on Earth right now. This episode is obviously focusing on Gruel as well, and we've been waiting for him to come back for a while. Ever since the last episode of Season 1, he just disappeared, and then 2 episodes in, we had no idea where he was until this episode, and he seems like he was on Earth. And it was a really good episode, and more like kind of not so action based. I mean, obviously there was some action because there was the whole war between the Spacians and Earthians, but you get an idea what kind of a little bit what's going on with everything. Nika obviously, she's basically snitched and she's getting beat up all the time. And then Shadiq is obviously trying to rule the companies and be able to sell the weapons to the Earthians, so there could be an all-out war. I don't really know too much about like what's kind of going on with this plan still, but that's just because I have to watch the episode again. But this is kind of like a reaction review and what are my thoughts right away. But this episode was more, again, like as mentioned, this would be more like an Earthian's perspective and as well as political and kind of basically a war and political episode. And this is what Gundam is technically is. It's very political, and there's a lot of different things in morals, and you'll find out in the episode where the moral, I guess overall, the message that Gundam tries to send out a lot is you always want to fight for yourself. You have to be able to think for yourself. Don't let someone else tell you what you need to do and what you have to do. And that's what Gruel struggles with this episode. He struggles with a lot of he doesn't know what to do because he just killed his dad. He's lost. He's and I think that's fair for all of us can speak about, like, on in real life, is that we always have issues, and when we go through a lot of crap, we don't know what to do. And this was an episode where he kind of just went through so much crap to the point where he met this new person, which actually I think her name was Sephi. I forgot her name. It was this little girl who was like mad that her dad died, and I kind of wonder who her dad was that died, and I wonder if it's the one that Soletta killed from the last episode doing the tomato smack. I think that was her dad, and that's my personal opinion. I think that's who it is, but we don't know yet. We haven't really had confirmation. That's just a theory. But overall, in the end, she obviously is short-lived. She dies, and Gruel tried everything he can to help her, but nothing happened. By the end of the episode, though, Gruel does change and says, you know what, I want to be able to figure things out, and I don't want to be bonded by the death of my father, and I want to do something about it. And this is when I think he's gonna get a new mobile suit or get a new Gundam, which is the one we've seen that's coming out pretty soon, like the bootleg, the Barbie one, I guess, kind of way. So I think he's gonna be using that, which is gonna be great. Obviously we got to get a little more glimpse of what Quiet Zero is happening and what they're doing. And obviously Mio's father was trying to fulfill his wife's purpose of the Quiet Zero, so that was cool. We got a little more information on that. So overall, it was more of an informational episode with some action. Obviously gain more perspective of the Earthians and what they're all about. But this episode was good. It was a good information episode, and Gruel, I think now I liked how they paced it where Gruel is ready to like go in there and make things happen. So that was exciting. But what are you guys' thoughts on the video? Make sure you like, subscribe below, and comment on your thoughts. And let's talk more about it, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Hey, I was watching that.